Hey there, everyone. Welcome to Stay Home and Play Games. Well, before I start with the actual 5-star island tour, I just wanted to say that I'm really happy that you actually clicked on this video. This is actually the first video I've ever made for YouTube. As such, I know there's a lot of room for improvement. I would love to actually get your feedback on it, so please use the comment section below, and I will be very happy to go through each and every one of your comments and to use that as feedback to actually improve my next videos, because that's actually really important to me. Alright, well now with the actual video, let's go to St-Laurent, which is my town, and I will show you a little bit around because I got the 5-star rating about 3 days ago when I randomly stumbled upon a lily of the valley as I was farming. I couldn't believe it at first because I was not using time traveling, but I have put in a lot of hours in the game. So without further ado, let's first start going to the residential service. Oh, actually, let me catch that. That's worth a lot of money. Got it. Is that the Madagascar? Yes. Too bad Flick was here yesterday. I could have made a pretty penny on that one. So let's go to residential services. Hi, Robin. And just to actually see the 5-star rating without using any forms of time traveling. So I don't have all the pieces of furniture that everyone that time travels is using. And it's not a wrong thing. If you want to time travel, go ahead. So of course this means that this town is still a complete work in progress, but I just want to show you what I got for now. I'll definitely make further videos showing my town as it improves with time, because there's still a lot of areas that need improvement. So alright, I just said hi to Isabel, and she's telling me that right now St-Laurent has a 5-star rating. Well, thank you, Isabel. It has become popular, and it is a dream living here for you guys. I'm funding everything. Alright, what's the feedback I got? Yeah, okay, I wonder who this is from. Could it be from CJ? Maybe. Alright, there you have it. Got a perfect score again. Alright, so with this shown, let's actually explore the town a little bit. Now, I will not go into my home. I will save that for the next video, as the house is still a mess and I just got the basement. So it's still not organized whatsoever. Alright, let's actually start at the airport, where most videos actually start when you travel. So here's my airport. I got the green color, and here's my town flag, which was made by a Redditor as a custom pattern. I forget the name, but in the next video I will name you because I love this flag. It reminds me of where I'm actually from. My fruit is also the pear, which you've seen here is the first tree showcased. Alright, so here's my little marketplace area. So this was really inspired by a lot of those Japanese alleys that people are creating on Reddit and showing. The only thing I wish I could have is the servers, which makes it look like you have buildings everywhere. Now, I have not gotten that item yet, but once I get it, this whole thing will look completely different. So this is actually quite easy to make. You just need to have terraforming unlocked, and you just build a wall behind where you can put stuff on it. So here I've got my little hot stuff. This is also another custom pattern with poutine, which is delicious French fries and gravies. I got a couple of items strewn about, like some type of flea market with a TV on. That actually reminds me of Times Square. Alright. Now, let's continue to my other market area. Hey, Kit Kat! Hope you're doing good today! Now, let me see Marshall over there admiring the butterflies. Alright, now if I go up here, this is where my nook and cranny is. So as you can see, I've raised the floor up a little bit, and it included a cafe as well. So you have a little Tim Hortons, which is a Canadian coffee chain, which I miss very much. Wish I could have a cup right about now, but no, alas, we must stay home. So that's my store. I actually quite like it. Oh, hi, Sahara. I will be buying your favorite size of carpet later on. Thank you. Alright, after this, let's go visit the town. So we have a little park here. The goal is I will eventually be making flowers of every single color. So all yellows, all orange, reds, pinks, purple, and greens. I don't have them yet, so that's still a work in progress. Alright, so who are my villagers? This is Agnes. Hello, Agnes. One of my favorites. She came into the village with me when I first started. Of course, I have Marshall that just moved in here yesterday. Quite happy with that. I have Stu, who I'm hoping to replace because his place is just very depressing. Let's go take a look. Maybe he's building something, or maybe not. Ah, you need flooring, Stu. Sorry. So let's continue down. I have Kit Kat, one of my favorite job type villagers. He's just so cute. I have Boots, who's my second original one. I will not go say hi to him right now. I'll save that for later. Alright, so after my marketplace, you have a gym here that I've actually put a lot of care into. With all the gym equipment. Oh yeah, please don't mind the actual person working here. He lost his skin, but at least he's very swole. So you have all the different equipment that I found. Maybe one day I can have it all the same color. And I also have a little locker room, but I am missing the lockers, which would add a lot to it. I have my Able shop, the Able sisters here, and before the museum got an expansion for art, I made my own little art museum or art gallery. So of course you've got some Klimt, some Van Goghs, Girl with the Pearl Earring, but then you also have my favorite type of art, so some Steven Universe, Rebecca Sugar art, you've got Garnett and Steven Angel, Rose, you got a Wicked Broadway play sign, which I actually love very much, and a Kiki's delivery service. So thank you to all the Redditors who've uploaded these custom profiles. They make my town really that much greater. And here you have my number one favorite villager, which is Kabuki, because he reminds me of my cat. And he has the biggest lot of all the villagers, which is very, I guess, Japanese themed. There we go. Now, let's go see what I've done with the museum. Oh, hey, Robin. Alright, so here's the entrance to my museum. I won't go in because it's pretty standard for everyone. Decided to enclose it upon a couple of waterfalls. I think it looks very nice. And a little fountain right here. I think it just makes it a little more majestic. Alright, before we go up over there, I want to show you the thing I've worked on quite recently, and I was surprised because the May Day update actually made a labyrinth quite similar to this, but they added pitfalls or little holes, which made it that much cooler. But here I have my own little, I would say, the Shining Labyrinth, which I've garnished with flowers. And while it is very tempting to press the run button, I will not be doing that as I don't want to trample my flowers. But there actually is a secret. If you follow the red path, that will lead you to the exit. And over here, I'm working on a special garden that has one of each flower in the game that I've managed to breed. There's a couple that I already have, but they're busy making clones, such as, which ones? I think orange roses? Is that possible? I don't remember. But once everything is completed, I will be sealing this off. And then of course you have my little space station here, which I will be putting all the space themed objects as I get more. Yeah, that's about it for this section. One thing I've noticed is flowers are key to getting that 5-star rating. And I'm not a fan of putting flowers just here and there and everywhere, so I thought this was a very cool way to actually showcase very different flowers. You've got my orange hyacinths, which are trying to make the purple ones, I believe. And here's my lily of the valley. I've decided to showcase it as it's the only one I've gotten. next to a statue. I think that looks really good, especially at night. Here's a Zen garden that I'm currently building. I'm hoping my rocks will pop up here. And what's really disappointing is I hadn't put sand here yet, so now the rocks just stay with the first thing they had underneath them. So here, I think it was dirt path, and here was grass. But I don't have the heart to break them and start up again. So here I have my orange cosmos, hoping to make more black cosmos. Here I have my white roses. I forget what I'm actually waiting for here. Here I'm breeding some red pansies that I'm putting here and hoping to get purple ones. And here I've got my yellow mums, hoping to make more green and purple ones. Alright, this is something, I don't know who created that, but it's called Force Perspective and it looks amazing. Not mine, because mine is pretty bare bones, but it really looks like everything is off to the distance, everything is miniature, and I think that is really cool. So as soon as I saw that, I wanted to make one myself. I'm hoping that Nintendo catches on to this and makes more miniature models, because it just looks really good. Alright, so we're done with this section, and now I will go to the place where most of my villagers like to hang out, the bar. Alright. It doesn't have a name yet, but it will soon. So this is something that I really like creating, which was a stage on top there. So you've got a mariachi guitar player, you've got a flapper girl singer, you've got the arcades and slot machines in the back, the billiards and foosball table, and of course you've got Nook keeping his money safe and selling happy juice, or whatever we want to call it. I think it's vacation juice in the previous games. So I'm really hoping to get more corner sofas and corner seats and whatnot to make this a little bit more livable. But I really like this little area. Now you come to my patio, which I'm hoping to furnish with a little more things, but of course everyone needs their little purple light sauna and barbecue going. And this is my house. Ooh, I will catch this butterfly as well. That's worth a lot of money. Will I get it? No. Oh, I'm gonna miss it. Ah, got it. Is that a peacock one? Yes. Thank you very much. I need all the money I can have. I will catch this one too. Never mind. I will not be catching this one. So the interior of my home is very basic right now, but I will make the next video a showcase of my home. So here we also have a garden where I am hoping to clone more of these flowers. I won't tell you how to do it because there's so many videos already on how to do it, but essentially you're just looking into making the exact same flower then is already here. So here I'm hoping for another black lily, here I'm hoping for more purple tulips, except here these orange tulips are breeding more purple tulips. I just ran out of space. Here this is completely in progress. It used to be my pond, and now I'm hoping to make some type of enchanted forest environment with a little pathway to get to Red's completely legal furniture sales boat. So this is in progress, and I'm excited to be showing that to you in the future. Alright, now if we go up here, you have other villagers. So you have my two deers, you have Diana. I thought she was named Fauna, but Diana, and Bam! So my headcanon story is that these two are neighbors. Diana is completely in love with Bam, but Bam is completely oblivious to her, as he is so much focused on his muscle building career. So it's just bittersweet to have them living right next to each other. And up here is my campground. Place a little hammock between two trees. In real life, this is something I love doing. Here you have a little camp person at a campsite, little fire, sleeping bags, telescope to look at the stars. I would love to go camping there in real life as well. Now let's go see who's inside. Now, I will not feign surprise because I already know that it's Kiki. I'm trying to get her to move to my town. She is just a great. Hi, Kiki. Aw, can't wait for her to move in. Bye, Kiki. It always breaks my heart a little bit when you see the interrogation points over their head, as if you're completely ignoring them. Anywho, the last part I actually wanted to show you is the first thing I built when I started finding dinosaur fossils. Oh yeah, right before that I have Robin's house here, and Chief, one of my favorite, I guess, fox or wolf villagers. Oh, and his house is amazing. I think it's worth spending a little bit of time showing you that. It just reminds me of, there's a place in Manhattan called Canal Street. I used to go there when I was much, much younger. I think that's amazing. Hey, Chief. Nice sweater. Thank you. Looking sharp as well. See you around, Chief. Amazing house. Alright, so the last part, let me actually enter it from the official entryway, because that's the back. Oh, hey, Diana. I gave her a little Cosmo sweater, and it looks amazing on her. I want that in real life. Alright, so welcome to my own version of, I guess, a Jurassic Park theme land with rides and mascots and candy and a pool. So here's my little area. Spent quite a lot on this. It's still halfway done, but I'm very content to everything. So here, when you're done with the rides, oh no, I wanted to grab the branch. Well, when you're done with the rides, you have a nice little picnic area. You have a nice little restroom area that reminds me of, I guess, the times I spent at Coachella. Here you have my different dinosaurs I've collected. So the pièce de résistance, the T-Rex. A little custom pattern I've done that reminds me of that car from the first Jurassic Park movie that the kids get trapped in. Got the Velociraptor going. Got this big fish dino that I forgot the name. Here I'm making the long-necked dinosaur, but I don't have all the pieces. Got some rides. Nice little dig your own fossil area. And I think the last thing I want to show you is the pool. Now, I really wanted to introduce the concept of a waiting line area, and I love this. I didn't want to make it too big because then it would deter people from going. But here's my pool. So I've used a very beautiful custom design from a fellow Redditor, and I think it just looks great as a public pool area. Of course, you got the lounge chairs, the kiddie pool, the lifeguard chair. So I think this is just all coming together. And here's my little fishing area for pier fish. Oh wait, actually, before I end this, let me try to catch this one. I have a feeling it's not a sea bass. Let's see. What could it be? Come on. Come on. Well, at least it's C+. Okay. On that note, thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video and watching my island. It is a complete work in progress, but I was very happy to actually have a 5-star rating. So I will definitely be making a next video showcasing my house and I guess the different villagers I've gone. And I want to say thank you again for clicking on this video, and please give me any type of feedback that I can use to improve for the next videos I want to make. So on that note, I just want to tell you to remember to stay home, play games, and stay safe.